Make sense? So my grip is the same. It's still that rear naked choke grip, essentially. All right? The anaconda's on the outside of the body. The Darce is by the neck. Okay? So when we start in this position, and I want my guillotine, but he's fighting it, he's keeping my arm tight, right? And I start trying to attack that anaconda. Okay? He's going to try to pull my hands back in front of him. He doesn't want them to be outside there. All right? I'm going to go to the other side so that you guys can see the actual lock. So I'm fighting for my guillotine. It's not working. He pulls my hands outside. I switch my anaconda. He starts pulling the arms back in front. And I'm going to switch my hips. I switch my legs here, and I punch through. All right? So I'm putting pressure on the back of his neck with my forearm. I've got a gable grip with my hands. And I'm dipping my shoulder from the outside in. All right? I'm not laying on the back and trying to choke here. I've got to drop my shoulder underneath his armpit and lock those hands. All right? And I'll switch from a straight-on sprawl usually. Just out of habit, I tend to drop that knee to really get my shoulder underneath. Okay? So we start here at control. I'm working my anaconda, not working. He's prying that arm away. I'm going to pull that elbow back, switch my hands. Okay? Now, we can finish on top, or I can use that three-quarter grip to crank him back to the ground. The first one we'll do from on top, then we'll crank him to the ground and finish. All right? So I get that grip, boom, boom. I got to make sure that my thumb, or that my shoulder is deep enough that my thumb can get under the back of his neck. Just like with the anaconda, there is such a thing as too deep. So if my forearm is on those muscles on the side of his neck and it hurts, that means I'm too deep. Okay, and in that case, when I get my lock, I just got to let it twist around his neck, just like we were talking about with the anaconda. We get that little movement to find that garage. Cool? All right, one more time. I keep making Billy bend over. All right? I get nice and deep. I use that forearm to pull my hand through. All right? Wrap. I want to get that hand as deep as I can. Now, same thing. I'm going to step up, slide my hip in, kneel on his hand if I have to, and pull to our side. Looking for a leg. Cool.
Do you follow the choking side?
Yep. Yep. Just because it'd be too hard to crank him all the way the other way, right? I'm already off to the side. So in order to try to lift him to that side, he's going to have a lot more weapons to try to keep him balanced.
Right. Okay.
Right? Now I can also dive underneath him if you're willing to put yourself on your back. I can finish it off my back. Right? If I get to that position, I'm not quite deep enough, and I need to slide out to get that hand deep. That's fine. You just got to know that I have to trap this inside arm. Okay? If this arm pops through, yep, he's safer, essentially. I mean, he's pretty much out. Okay? So if you want to dive in for it, that's fine. If you need to, dive in, lock, and then roll. That's fine too. Cool?
Sweet.
So outside to in. Catch the hand. I want to be on my tricep, not my bicep if possible. All right. Wrap the hip, catch the leg. And then lift that elbow. 1, 2, 3.